I love it. I love it.
How are you?
I'm fantastic and amazing.
Fantastic and amazing.
Well, we can see that.
And amazing. So this is your second time here, third time I believe, kicking us off in the morning. Just real quick for the folks that are out there that are watching, that tuned in, that showed up, what's one of the reasons you decided to give up your morning, share your great expertise and your content with the audience?
I actually came because I'm the light that shines in darkness. And I support attractive thinkers in discovering their sunken treasure that they left behind. And I know.
I'm just deep. It is deep already. Sunken treasure left behind. I'm like, what is going on?
You got to take your attractive thinker notebooks out and pens. You got to stay tuned. You can't be multitasking because this is your defining moment.
Awesome.
Wow. With that, we'll let you take it away.
With my sunken treasure. Take it away, Dr. Toni.
Okay.
There's this one
So,
right here to let you know. There
this
you
is
go.
my point here. So
Yes. Don't
props in
walk
the
over
chair.
here. And when you walk over here, they won't see you, but we can reach over and we'll bring it right over to you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so who's
you want me
going to be right there so to hand me stuff out of
As
it?
soon as you give us a cue, we'll have someone right here.
Okay, wonderful.
How's that? Ladies and gentlemen, we are improvising. We're on the spot. We are live. This is what takes place. So when that time comes, you just give us a cue and we'll have someone be right here so they can hand it to you. But when you go past there, nope. When you go past that line.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks, Shay.
Take it away.
Great day, attractive thinkers. I am too excited to be here today. Dr. Toni Hatton, your vision and mindset expert at www.theattractivethinker.guru. This is where we support attractive thinkers in shining the light in dark places so that they can discover that treasure, that sunken treasure that they left behind. You know how we suppress stuff? You know, we suppress who we are and we keep saying yes when we should say no. And before you know anything, you don't even know who you are and you don't know what your favorite color is. You don't know what restaurant you like. You don't know the enjoyable things that you like to do for your life personally, not for the kids, not for the significant other, for you, attractive thinker. That's sunken treasure. You know, those dreams, those visions, and those goals that you have year in and year out that you're struggling to accomplish, that's sunken treasure. If this is you, attractive thinker, then this is your defining moment. You know why I say that? Because we get to define our own moments. I want you to be all here. Yesterday's gone. There is no future. You create your future right now in this moment. This is the only real moment that we have. Think about that. I want to share some information with you. When we talk about mindset, when we talk about vision and mindset clarity, I want you to get a visual from me. You know what clutter feels like? When you're overwhelmed and you got all kinds of stuff around you and, you know, you're a part of everybody's organization and you're at everybody's meeting and you can't figure out which way is up and, you know, people calling you over here and calling you over there and you don't even have a calendar. You're just trying to hold all of this stuff in your head. Mental clutter is just as bad as physical clutter. So when it comes down to vision and mindset clarity, think about clutter and think about when you have clarity, when things are clear. Like for instance, when you clean up your room, now you can see stuff. You find stuff that was lost that you thought you didn't have anymore. You know, when it comes down to vision and mindset clarity, we're talking about stop walking back and forth, starting and stopping. You know, talking yourself into and out of that very thing that you say you desire for your life. Mental clarity. You know, hearing that negative chatter and not talking back. Don't have anything to counteract that with. Mental clarity. Clarity is key to your success. In order to move forward in life, we have to be clear. If we don't see things clearly, we pull over to the side of the road like we're in a fog, you know? Waiting for the fog to go away. How many people do you know have pulled over to the side of the road in their lives waiting for the fog to go away? The fog is not going to go away. You know why, attractive thinker? Because the solutions that we're looking for, we're it. You're not looking for an answer. You are the answer, attractive thinker. If you have your notebook handy, I want you to start taking notes and follow us on Facebook. The public group, The Attractive Thinker. Post right there. You know why? Because now you get to expand your influence. You know, you're all here. You never know who will read your post and get some solutions based on what you received at the 72 hours of power. It's our opportunity. When you post and you click like, see, people think that we're asking you to post and click like to pump us up. How many times have you visited Facebook and you saw a post that inspired you and you were going through something at that particular time and you needed to hear that? And then you didn't just click like, you commented on it, and then you decided to share it because it made a difference in your life. Well, that's you, attractive thinker. You're not looking for solutions. You are the solution. Think about that. So we want to expand our influence. Social media is a powerful tool if we use it the right way. A lot of people are not viewing the 72 hours of power right now. You have an opportunity to give them access to that in little quotes and little tidbits and little ahas. Think about that. We're talking about vision and mindset clarity. When you don't see clearly, you don't pursue. Think about that. Think about that goal that you have and you just cannot figure out why you have not accomplished that. Mental anguish. You know, you go to pursue it. You go to the conference, you go to the meeting, you have all of the resources. You know, you got all the tips and tools and ideas and 6 steps to this and 7 steps to that. And you go home and you try to implement, and all of a sudden you hit a roadblock of I don't deserve. Where's the speaker? Who's going to help you through that? How are you going to accomplish, attractive thinker, when you don't have mental clarity and focus? You know, scatterbrain, focus, scatterbrain, distractions. People calling you, you calling people, emails, this one wants you to do that, that one wants you to do that. You know, games, playing games on social media. You know, not following up, not following through. All of this mental clutter is the reason why we can't move forward in life. When we talk about mental clarity and focus, I want to share something with you. You want to write this down, and you may see it on one of the screens that you're watching. Write this website down, www.12, the number 1 and the number 2, weeks. It has an S at the end, WEEKS, theattractivethinker.guru. You want to write that down. You know why? I want you to visit that page. That page was created with you in mind. If you feel as though something has to change and you're not sure what that is, if you know in your soul that something has to shift, you're just not sure. If you know you can't do this anymore and you don't know what to do, think about that, attractive thinker. That site was created just for you. If you feel lost, if you feel like I keep pursuing, I keep putting out all of this effort and energy and time and resources, and I'm not getting the solution that I desire, there's a reason for that. You're not crazy. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a loser. You know how we talk to ourselves? Well, maybe success is just not for me. Maybe I'm in the wrong lane. Maybe this is not what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. When we keep moving towards something and not accomplishing it, hope deferred makes the heart sick. Think about that, attractive thinker. But there's nothing wrong with you. You need attractive thinker tools. You need support from a coach or a mentor. How about a vision expert? Somebody that can shine the light on what you already have. Because it's not what you don't have that's preventing you. It's not knowing what to do with what you do have. Everything that you do have has a power attached to it. And because you're a powerful soul, when you put your hand to something, you activate that thing. But when we don't know how to use something, we abuse it. Think about that, attractive thinker. When you don't know the use of something, you abuse it. We already have everything that we need to survive, to accomplish our goals, develop that vision. You know, that dream is real. It's not for a daydream. It's not just to talk to people about it and chit-chat and laugh or put a smile on your face and then you walk away and go back to the mediocrity. That's not what that vision is for. That vision is an idea. It's a tip. You know, it's a little whisper. It's a glimpse, a glance, a coming attraction, a preview showing you which direction to go into, what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Think about that, attractive thinker, and we have to capture that. We have to have the mental capacity to capture. That's what an attractive thinker is. A person with vision. They can see beyond the current circumstances. They can see beyond the bills and beyond the kids and beyond the running around and all of the drama and beyond the, the house and the cooking and the cleaning. Let me ask you this. How long are you going to be here? How many lives do you get? Guess what? You're living it. This is not you're not preparing for a production. This is not rehearsal. You're living it. You're breathing it every moment. Whoop, a moment just went by. Can't get that back. Another moment just went by. Can't get that back. Are we fully showing up in life? Are we happy? Are we living our dreams? Or are we prepared to watch the 72 hours of power and then go back to what we used to do that brings us so much sadness and heaviness and putting all of our, exerting all of our energy and effort into that? When will now ever be the right time for you to be you fully? When will now ever be the right time for you to live your dreams for real? Because other than that, people are getting pieces of you. They're not getting the complete you. Other than that, you have a piece over here, and that's why I say be all here. You don't want to, multitask. You don't want to, tune into the 72 hours of power while you're playing Facebook games or cooking or, doing whatever. You know why? Because it scatters your focus. There's a power attached to your focus. Whatever you focus on, you create. And think about when your focus is scattered. Now you have a piece of your focus over here and a piece of your focus over there, and they got a piece of your focus and he got a piece of your focus, and you're getting nothing. You're just watering down your focus and not getting anything accomplished. Think about that. Focus, mental clarity, mindset, vision. Those are the intangible assets that you have. Remember I said it's not what you don't have, attractive thinker, it's what you do have. When we learn how to use what we do have, we will begin to manifest. We'll begin to create that success that we've always known that we can create. So when I shared that website with you, if this is resonating with you, you got to seize this moment. Don't question it. Don't ask how. That's the power that you have. You have the power to step to something and it begin to work for you without the resources that you thought you needed. Because when you put your hand to something, there's a power in your hands. Whatever you put your hands to, you create that. But see, you got to believe that. You can have all the information, all the resources, and even support. But that belief system, if you don't believe that on a deeper level, it's not going to happen. You're going to start it and then you're going to stop. And you're going to keep questioning it. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to be pacing the floor with all the stuff in your hand, with all of the information, because that belief system. See, when you go to, that's why I say you don't need another conference, attractive thinker. You've been to enough of them. You don't need another conference call, You can't keep up with all those PIN numbers anyway. You don't need to go to another meeting. What you need to do is start assessing. Pull out all that stuff that you have. Start reviewing those notes. If there's some information and resources in there, that's a solution to the very thing that you're begging God for right now. There's some solutions in that. But if you can't clearly see that, you need a vision expert. Somebody to come in and shine the light on what you already have. Think about going into a dark room. Even if it's your room and you know everything that's in there, what's the first thing you do when you approach a dark room? You turn the light on. Why? Because you need to see. You need to see in order to move around. You need to see in order to access. Think about that, attractive thinker. We're trying to access a lot of things in our lives that we don't see clearly. Could it be that you don't see your vision clearly? That's why you're not moving towards it. Could it be that you don't see your dream clearly? That's why you self-sabotage it. That's why you say you're going to do something and you mentally don't do it. Think about that, attractive thinker. It's due to a lack of vision. When you develop your vision, all of a sudden, things come into focus. You can see crystal clear, every detail. Now you can run with it because you can see it more clearly. Now you can accomplish stuff. Start checking stuff off the list because you can see clearly. Stop struggling, attractive thinker. Life is to be lived and to be enjoyed. It's not about a struggle. Sometimes we embrace the struggle because we're addicted to suffering. We're addicted to things not working out for us. We expect things not to work out. We go and pursue things. We go to events with no expectation. We don't expect to get anything. We don't expect to win. Think about that. That's a mindset issue. The mind has to be developed. We're talking about vision and mindset clarity. We're talking about instantly implementing. How do you do that? You need attractive thinker tools. You have the information, but when you get home, you hit a roadblock. Because everything about you has to come through you. And if you're not aligned, when you try to drive and flow wealth through you, it gets stuck. It gets stuck in how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself, how you feel guilty about things, and the past things you wish you could change. It gets stuck right there. Vision and mindset clarity. We need attractive thinker tools in order to move, in order to utilize the information and resources that we have. You have it. You're so powerful all by yourself. You're powerful all by yourself. Attractive thinker, can you get that? Write that down. I am powerful all by myself. We think we need this and need that. What we need to do is learn how to use what we have. We're talking about vision and mindset clarity. The 12-week Instantly Implement program talks about health and wellness clarity. How are we going to be successful and we don't know what this body needs? Remember I said, everything you desire has to flow through you. And if you wake up every day trying to figure out how to balance your blood pressure and your blood sugar, and you wake up with this nagging headache and no energy, how are you going to grow your business? How can abundance enter into that? Think about that, attractive thinker. Are we eating right? You ask people, how you doing? I'm good. I'm okay. What about great? What about fantastic and amazing? Have you ever felt that, attractive thinker? Think about that. That does exist. Your body is designed to heal itself, but it has to be given proper nutrition. We got to take care. We got to pay attention to. These are some powerful lessons and attractive thinker tools that we share for 12 weeks. I was like, come on, attractive thinkers, let me walk with you for 12 weeks, the beginning of the year, to give you a head start so you can start off right and finally accomplish your dreams and goals. Don't drag them into next year. What is there to celebrate? New Year's Eve, everybody's celebrating and having a good time. What are you celebrating? What did you accomplish? Why are you hollering? About what? Dragging the same goals into the next year. Think about that, attractive thinker. Health and wellness clarity. We're consuming too much sugar in our country. How do you not consume sugar when it's in everything? We got to pay attention to the sugar content. How many grams of carbs is in that drink? Think about that. How many servings is it? Most of the drinks we buy are more than one serving, and we drink the whole thing, drinking enough for 2 or 3 people. And wondering why we're dragging. Don't feel good. Got a headache. I'm going to make that follow-up call in my business as soon as I get up. I'm going to get up as soon as this headache go away. Headaches don't go away just by laying down. Think about that. We got to have attractive thinker tools. We got to have resources that know how to get that body back into balance, because it's designed to heal itself, but it needs some help. When we walk around deficient and keep dragging a deficient, dehydrated body, forcing the body to do stuff that it's not designed to do under those conditions. See, when we talk about conditions, another topic that we talk about in the 12-week Instantly Implement program is environment clarity. Environment clarity. Think about that. Every environment has conditions. Every environment has conditions. And under those conditions, certain things can grow. Think about that, attractive thinker. Can you grow under the conditions of your environment? Is it conducive for your growth? When we talk about relationship clarity, sometimes it's hard, to walk away from good people and good things when you have a dream, when you have a goal, when you're on fire and you're passionate, and you know inside of you that you're called to do something great. But you can't see saying to this person, I've got to go. You can't see leaving this organization or stepping down from this position because something inside is calling you somewhere else. It takes courage to do that. It takes courage to walk away from good so you can have great. Great exists, attractive thinker, for you. But it takes courage. You got to get crystal clear with yourself. There are two things that move people, and that's pain and anger. I remember saying to God, I don't ever want to get so mad or hurt so bad that that's the only way that I go and do what you told me to do. Just tell me what to do, I'll do it. I don't need pain and anger. Had enough of that. Think about that, attractive thinker. As soon as something happens, we go run. Oh my God, I got to get stuff together. Oh my God, I got to do this. I got to get this paper together. Oh my God, I was supposed to. All of a sudden, why? You got fuel from your anger and from your pain to do something. If you could do it then, guess what? You could do it now. You have the potential to do it now, but you got to activate your own fire. With attractive thinker tools, we learn how to activate our own fire and stay on fire. How are you going to accomplish all day long when you don't have a sense of urgency? See, that's what happens when things happen unexpectedly. Now all of a sudden you have a sense of urgency. It was fuel that you needed. Other than that, you're unmotivated, disconnected, nonchalant, que sera, sera, whatever will be. Think about that. When it comes down to relationship clarity, sometimes you might have to say something like this. I can't cover up my feelings in the name of love or play it safe. For a while that was easy, but if living for myself is what I'm guilty of, go on and sentence me, I'll still be free. Think about that. I can't cover up my feelings anymore. I've got to be free. I've got to be me. I got to do what's true in my heart to do with my life. This is one life that I get. I get one crack at this. I can't afford to dumb me down. I can't afford to share my vision with people that don't have vision. I'm constantly defending my vision instead of developing it. How much time do we have? I don't know. How many lives do we get? One. When does it start? Now. Think about that. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you know, attractive thinker, where you're going? What is life showing you? Do you like it? Are you going in the right direction? If not, you have the power to change that. Don't be afraid. Get support. You have the power to change that. Everything is at stake. People are depending on you. You're the game changer for your generation. If you don't do it, we have to wait a whole nother generation of 40 years for somebody to start where you started instead of starting where you left off. Think about that. Again, I want to share with you how to stay connected to the attractive thinker. Visit us on Facebook. Join our Facebook group. Stay connected. We have calls every month. Vision and mindset. Vision calls, supporting you and uprooting obstacles that are holding you back. Visit the website. If this resonated with you, don't let this moment go by. Whatever it is that you're getting ready to do, it's not as important as this moment, attractive thinker. Visit the site 12weeks.theattractivethinker.guru. Visit our website, theattractivethinker.guru. Get your free gift. Create the life you love from right where you are. Contact our office, schedule your free vision call, 410-298-2121. You know why attractive thinker? Because my life's work, that's to make your life better. Remember, it's not what you're going through, it's how you're viewing it. Think attractively.
All right, let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand.
Oh my goodness. Wow, wasn't that amazing? It's not what you're going through, but how you view it. Okay, right now, before we do anything else, go to Virtual Networking Live. If you haven't joined the group, ask to join. We promise you'll be accepted today. And go in, and we want you to go back as well and interact. What were your top 3 takeaways from this amazing presentation? Because what's happening, the view.
Yes.
Somebody might have viewed and heard a seed that was planted that you missed. But if you can capture that, it could be somebody else's, as we say here, 72 hours of power, big breakthrough.
Yes.
So we want you to go in and we want you to tag Dr. Toni Hatton. What is your handle on Facebook?
Toni Hatton.
That's simple. So I want you to tag her and put your top 3 takeaways so that you can bless somebody who maybe couldn't write down the notes in their attraction journal.
That's right, attractive thinker notebook.
I love it. Had a piece of candy, have to be honest here, Sister Family. But it was so amazing to hear her talk from her passion. And there was something that I heard louder than the words, and that's your conviction to help people. What keeps you inspired to stay the course? Because I know it hasn't been easy, but you have made it to this point, so now you can turn around and make that a blessing for everybody else that comes in contact with you.
As a vision expert, I'm always seeing beyond where I am, so I stay uncomfortable.
I love it. So, get ready to get uncomfortable. In order to do the things you want in 2016, you have to do things a little differently. You've given us a roadmap to do that and a way to stay connected with you. I love it because I can feel your spirit, I can feel your energy, and I feel your sincerity on the work that you're doing. So 72 Hours of Power is very happy to have Dr. Toni Hatton with us. We hope that you took good notes and stay tuned. We have more to come, but let's give Toni Hatton another round of applause.
Give her a hand, 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 give her a hand. We're going to take this, as you know, over to them.
Okay.
And security's going to escort you. Security, no, be careful. They'll actually grab your hand when you get out.
Okay.
Yeah, take her away, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live in